Hey, welcome. Today we're going to be doing 8-3 practice and problem solving over box plots. Behind bubbles here, I already went through and put them all in numerical order for you. You're going to have different numbers, so you can just pause the video when you're ready. But I wanted to do this video for you as quick as I can without sitting watching me order the numbers from least to greatest. So in a box plot, let's just review. This is the minimum. You need the 5 boundary values. So the minimum, the lower quartile or the first quartile, the median, this is the median, is 55, the upper quartile or third quartile, and the maximum. To find the interquartile range, it is the third quartile minus the first quartile. So remember all that, and you should be good. Okay, guys, here we go with box plots. So the run times in seconds of athletes who tried out for the track team. So here they are. So first thing to do, just pause this video and go ahead and put these in order from least to greatest, whatever your numbers are. So once you've done that and you have them in order from least to greatest, I did it here. And guys, I know it's a pain, isn't it? I tried to pick problems for you to do that didn't have too many long ones. So I think I put them in order from least to greatest. Who knows? We might get it wrong. This is going to take some time. And I'm now going to find the 5 boundary values and then see which one of these matches up. So it takes a little time, which is why I only put 6 problems on, or even less, or for some of you, maybe more. I don't know, different levels. So 5 boundary values here. I'm going to use blue. The minimum is 50 and the maximum is, so the minimum is 50. See, the smallest number. The maximum is 63, and these are in my case, right? So I can go through and eliminate. So this minimum is 50. This maximum, that could be 63. This minimum is 45, so we know it's not B. We know it's not this one, and we know it's not this one. Well, that just makes it A, but to be complete, it might not come off that easy for you. Now I'm going to find the middle. So you go this. I wish I got this all in one row. Okay, I got 55 for the middle. So the median is 55. All right, now for the middle of the lower half, which is the first quartile. Oh, guys, look, I came down to 2. Whenever you come down to 2, what do? You add them up and divide by 2. 51 plus 52, find out what that is, divide by 2, and you're going to get 51.5. See how it's right between that? So the lower quartile is 51.5. Now the upper quartile. And it comes between these two, so you add them up, divide by 2. The upper quartile is 58.5 when you add them up and divide by 2. So now let's see if it works for A. So the minimum is 50. The lower quartile was 51.5. Yes. The middle was 55. Yes. The upper quartile was 58.5. Yes. And the maximum was 63. Okay. So we are good. All parts showing. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, we're rocking and rolling. Oh, I love this. Okay, so this is a keyboarder. Use the box plot to answer the following questions. How many words does the fastest keyboarder type per minute? So this is the slowest. The slowest types 25 words per minute. This is the bottom 50% going from here to here, and this is the top 50%. Okay, now the number of students here is the same as the number of students here. This one just has a wider variability, variability being a key word for us to know. And this is the middle. Okay, this is the middle 50% in the box, and this is the fastest keyboarder right here. The fastest keyboarder is 100. Okay, now yours might say the slowest keyboarder, or yours might say the middle, but that's why I wanted to go over all of those bubbles. What are you doing, silly? Come here, Bubbles. All right, Bubbles is playing with everything. He loves to come out and play with you guys. So there's Bubbles right there. And now let's move on to the next one. Here, Bubbles, you stay right there next to me. Okay, guys. 3, we're rocking and rolling. We're getting it done. Use the box plot to answer the following question. How many words do the fastest 50% of the keyboarders type? So this would be the slowest. From here to here is the slowest. Yours might say slowest, by the way. The fastest would be the median 70 to the fastest 100. So 70 to 100. All right, this one I already pre-did up on the board. So, wait, what? Okay, yeah, there we are. I was like, wait, okay. So, the price per share of power company stock over 9 days, rounded to the nearest dollar, is below. Uses a box plot to determine how many dollars greater per share the third quartile price is than the first quartile price. Kind of like interquartile range. All right, first thing you need to do, you might want to pause this video and put your numbers in order from least to greatest. Once you've put the numbers in order from least to greatest, as I did here, you want to find the 5 boundary values. All right, I'm going to find the 5 boundary values now. I'm going to do the minimum, the maximum. I'm going to kind of make it look like a box plot. The median, and the first quartile, sometimes known as the upper quartile, and the third quartile. Okay, the minimum is 8. 8 for my case. The maximum is 24. Again, these are in order from least to greatest. The median is 16. Now the first quartile, I come between 2. Whenever you come between 2, you add them up and divide by 2. 10 plus 10 is 20. Divided by 2 is 10. Whoops. Ugh. Got it. And here, I come between 20 and 22. Add those up, divide by 2, and you get 21. You see how 21 is right between that? All right, now let's see which ones fit. I kind of like doing this because you could use process of elimination. The minimum is 8. This minimum says 6, guys, so no, not A. And this maximum should be 24. Nope, so we know it's not A. Let's see here. Oh, 8, that works. And then the maximum 24, that works. Wait, the middle is 16. Oh, that works. And right here, it looks like these intervals are going by 2s. So this is 10. Yeah, 10. Ooh, it's getting exciting, guys. And this third one is 21. Oh, I think it might be B. Yeah, this minimum is not right, and this minimum is not right. So it's definitely B. Now they want us to do the third quartile minus the first quartile, which is essentially finding the interquartile range. The third quartile price was blank more than the first quartile price. They are prepping you and preparing you for the interquartile range now. Third quartile 21 minus the first quartile 10. So that is 11. Once in Spanish, which I took in high school. 5. All right, Alan made a box plot to represent classroom attendance last month. Without seeing the values, what conclusions can you make about whether attendance was mostly high or low last month? Okay, I love this conceptual question, which is why I put it on here. It might look like there are more students here than there are here, right? Or here. Actually, that is incorrect. There is the same amount of students here, the same amount of students here, the same amount of students here, and the same amount of students here, because this is 25% of the data. This is 25% of the data. That's my dog Cooper down there. Cooper, what are you doing? This is 25% of the data, and this is 25% of the data. This just has a wider variability, and this has a tighter variability, okay? So that's important to know. Now, the attendance was mostly low. Now, it might appear that it's mostly low, but this is only 25% of the data, so that is incorrect. The attendance was mostly low. You can tell from the dot at the left, you can tell from the left dot having a very low value. No, that doesn't mean it was mostly low. It just means that one person made the variability wider. It could be an outlier, guys. We don't know. The attendance was mostly high. You can tell from the right dot having a very high value. Okay, no, not quite. The attendance was mostly high. You can tell from the clustering keyword of 3 quartiles to the right at the high end. And yes, that is true because look, it clusters from here to here. That's 75% of the data. 75% of the kids scored here in attendance. 75, and this could be just one kid that maybe got sick for a long time or misses a lot of school for whatever reason that kind of made it look like a wide range. So yeah, there's a cluster from here to here. This is 75% of the students here. This is the top 25%. So it's mostly high. And your question may ask some different things that might not look like this, but hope you understand it. And that's me explaining it to you is better than you just clicking through and guessing. Don't do that. That's a hollow victory. You might get it right, but you kind of feel bad about yourself that you just kind of guess and you don't really know it. So use the data given to make a box plot. The ages and years of students in Tina's gymnastics class are shown. So I already put these in order from least to greatest for you to make it go a little quicker. What's the first step, guys? Well, the first step is to put them in order from least to greatest and find the 5 boundary values, which I pre-taught last week. So here we go. They are the minimum, the lower quartile or first quartile, the median, the upper quartile or third quartile, and the maximum. Okay, I'm going to change colors. Now, here we go. Let's see. The minimum is 6. The maximum is 17. Remember, I put these in order from least to greatest already to save us time. The median, I go to the median next. I got 11 for my median. And now the lower quartile. Oh, yes, this works out. This works out. I get excited when it works out because you don't have to come up between 2 numbers. So those are my 5 boundary values I'm going to be looking for. I wrote on myself. I remember when I was a kid, the teacher used to lean back on the chalkboard, and then when they turned around, they had chalk all over them. And we used to snicker. And then I worry like, oh man, now I'm the teacher and students are probably like noticing every little thing I do to make fun of me for. So anyway, be nice to your teachers. We're working hard for you. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay, the 5 boundary values. All right. The minimum is 6. Okay. So yes. No. The minimum's 4 there. No. And yes, so we've eliminated B and C. See how I eliminate? And the maximum, I go to the easiest ones first. So 17, yes. Yes. Okay, we didn't eliminate anything there. 11 is the median. Yes. No. So we know it's A. Let's just, for completion's sake, the lower quartile is 8. Yep. And the upper quartile is 14. Yes. All right, guys. We did it. And I think all parts are shown. And we finished this assignment. Hey, that wasn't so bad, right, guys? I hope you have a wonderful day and good luck taking the quiz. I put a retake on, so learn from your mistakes. Just don't try to earn an A. Really try to understand the material. This is Bubbles and Jason Jacobs signing off. Bye, guys. Miss you.